Have you ever experienced moments of solitude that felt like a divine calling, not a punishment? For the chosen ones, this period is a portal to reveal unique gifts and special abilities that transform life. Silence becomes a sacred space where true essence is strengthened and new forces are revealed. In solitude, even without the presence of others, you find a rare internal security. This feeling of trust allows you to open up and share your deepest feelings. It's like discovering a refuge where you can always be genuinely yourself, without fearing judgments or external criticisms. Quietude intensifies intuition and sharpens spiritual sensitivity. For the chosen ones, isolation allows them to hear the voice of God clearly. Signs become more evident, and the connection with the divine strengthens, making it possible to unveil paths and receive guidance that would lead an ordinary existence. During this period of introspection, pain transforms into fuel for growth. The challenges faced serve as powerful lessons, helping to turn obstacles into greater purposes. Each suffering is an opportunity to emerge stronger, renewed, and ready to embrace a special destiny. Solitude also reveals clarity of purpose. Without distractions, you can reflect deeply on your mission in life. Answers arise naturally, allowing the chosen ones to discover a broader and more strategic vision of how to contribute to a grand destiny, far beyond what ordinary eyes can see. This moment of isolation fosters the development of intense empathy. By recognizing your own vulnerability, you become capable of understanding and embracing the suffering of others. This compassion opens doors to more authentic relationships and transforms your influence over those who are still seeking answers and comfort. Moreover, the deep connection with God matures during solitude. The chosen ones experience an intimate union with the divine, where each silence becomes a sacred conversation. This intimate relationship not only strengthens faith, but also illuminates the path toward fulfilling a greater purpose in existence. If this message has sparked your curiosity, if you feel you are entering this transformative journey, be sure to follow the channel. Subscribe, like, and share. For the superpowers of the chosen ones are exclusive and can change not only your life, but also the lives of many around you. Solitude becomes a silent teacher for the chosen ones, teaching them to discover strengths they didn't know they had. In moments of isolation, the heart learns to endure and balance itself, side by side with emotions. This internal journey strengthens the spirit, allowing each challenge to be faced with courage and self-awareness. During long periods alone, emotional barriers gradually dissolve. Each moment of solitude brings with it an opportunity to reinvent oneself and understand that difficult moments serve to build a strong character. The feeling of vulnerability transforms into improvement, making the inner essence more resilient in the face of life's storms. The experience of dealing with fears and insecurities reveals a path to build a solid emotional foundation. By confronting their own weaknesses, the chosen ones discover that overcoming happens when they recognize that challenges are essential for personal growth. This learning allows them to face the ups and downs without losing the emotional balance that makes each battle transformative. By diving into silence, the chosen ones realize that the absence of external influence favors the encounter with true identity. Moments of introspection create a safe space to accept imperfections and value small victories. Thus, each tear and each solitary smile become steps on a staircase leading to an unshakable inner strength. This solitary journey, filled with discoveries, teaches the importance of trusting one's own abilities. Isolation allows them to learn that the source of wisdom and strength lies within themselves. The chosen ones reconnect with their emotions, recognizing their regenerative power, and discovering that each difficulty faces a new reason to move forward with determination. In this journey, the heart becomes a true training ground for resilience. Moments of reflection lead to a deep understanding that pain and distress are not enemies, but integral parts of the strengthening process. Self-knowledge flourishes in this welcoming environment, created by silence, revealing hidden skills and a balance that surprises everyone. The process of facing challenges while releasing emotional ties helps transform the most painful experiences into valuable life lessons. Each feeling experienced in solitude serves as fuel to forge an unbreakable personality. This inner development makes the chosen ones capable of dealing with adversities, maintaining focus and serenity even in uncertain situations. With each new morning, emotional strength renews and shines brightly for those who allow themselves to live isolation with attention and care. Solitude reveals extraordinary potential, awakening a heart capable of withstanding shocks and flourishing in adversity. This transformation process is an exclusive gift that prepares the chosen ones for challenges that many could never imagine facing. By intensely living each moment of introspection, the chosen ones recognize that emotional resilience is a gradual and continuous achievement. The heart strengthens, and emotions adjust to the rhythm of life, creating a sense of security and autonomy. This daily practice of self-care develops an emotional armor that withstands the impacts of the world outside. The solitary journey builds a robust foundation of self-confidence and understanding of one's own emotions. Each experience lived without external distractions contributes to significant inner growth, transforming fears into strength and challenges into deep learning. If you identified with this message, subscribe to the channel and be part of this community of chosen ones who strengthen themselves each day. Solitude allows the chosen ones to refine a unique gift: spiritual intuition. By disconnecting from daily noise, you connect with a deeper dimension where the divine voice manifests clearly. This supernatural refinement enables you to perceive subtle signs that guide your choices and paths, offering direction that goes beyond human reason. In isolation, external noise diminishes, and the mind becomes fertile ground for inner sound. In this silence, thoughts calm down, and sensitivity increases. The distance from distractions facilitates the encounter with that serene voice that guides the steps of those seeking to draw closer to the divine. It is a period of discovery and openness to the inexplicable. During this time dedicated to oneself, perception becomes sharper and the unconscious more receptive. The signs from the universe take on shapes and colors, revealing clues about what is to come. This spiritual clarity allows the chosen ones to identify moments and opportunities with a sense of certainty that often challenges conventional logic. The constant practice of moments alone strengthens the connection with the divine essence. By dedicating yourself to reflection, you learn to decode subtle messages within yourself. Each intuition, no matter how vague it may seem, is an invitation to follow a specific path. Thus, the heart aligns with the greater purposes of life, making room for a deeper faith. During this isolation, signs become precious allies. You may feel a shiver, a sudden light, or even an inexplicable emotion, indicating that something is about to happen. These manifestations become guidance that helps make important decisions, intuitively and securely guiding your actions, as if the universe is conspiring in your favor. By cultivating this time of solitude, the chosen ones learn to trust their instincts more. Each subtle sensation, each unexpected intuition, becomes a beacon for the path. This ability to interpret signs does not come from pure luck, but from daily training of the mind and spirit, enhanced by calmness and self-understanding. The intensification of spiritual senses is a personal and transformative experience, Moments of introspection reveal that intuition is not just a hunch, but a constant dialogue with what transcends the physical. This interaction brings a compelling certainty that aligns your actions with what is spiritually right, consolidating internal faith. This perceptual enhancement is a gift that allows you to identify opportunities and avoid pitfalls. By attentively listening to your spirit, you become more capable of discerning between what seems to be mere coincidence and what is divine guidance. This confidence in your own impressions leaves a unique mark, transforming challenges into essential spiritual lessons. As spiritual intuition strengthens, you begin to see the world with different eyes. Reality reveals itself in unexpected ways, providing experiences that enrich the journey of life. This sensory awakening makes the chosen ones feel part of a greater plan, where every choice and every sign has a significant purpose. If this journey of discovery has touched your heart, and if you wish to deepen this connection with the divine, be sure to follow the channel. Join us and allow this community of chosen ones to continue to strengthen, guided by this sharpened spiritual intuition, which transforms solitude into a source of inspiration and light. When we face moments of pain and difficulty, we feel that everything seems to crumble. For the chosen ones, this suffering does not remain just a burden, but transforms into an invitation for inner growth. Each tear helps to reveal hidden strengths and propels the journey toward a new and meaningful purpose. Life presents us with unexpected challenges that, at first glance, seem unbearable. However, each wound can teach a valuable lesson. Isolation, often wrapped in sadness, allows the chosen ones to discover the strength that resides within them. Thus, pain transforms into a powerful tool for learning and evolving. The story of Joseph is an inspiring example of this transformation. Betrayed and sold by his own brothers, he found himself immersed in pain and abandonment. Instead of succumbing to bitterness, Joseph transformed his suffering into energy for growth. His journey shows how pain can open doors to a destiny filled with great achievements. Each challenge faced can be the beginning of a new stage of redemption. The painful experience becomes a milestone in the lives of the chosen ones, pointing to a path of self-discovery and overcoming. Suffering, when transformed into purpose, reveals an inner strength capable of changing destinies and inspiring oneself and others. Facing pain with courage allows one to awaken an inner energy that often remains dormant. Moments of distress help to shape character, strengthening confidence and a sense of personal responsibility. Each scar, no matter how painful, carries with it the promise of a new journey and profound learning. Going through betrayals or rejections reveals a transformative potential. What initially seems to be an insurmountable barrier can become an opportunity to live more authentically. Each painful moment enables the chosen ones to understand that suffering is an invitation to reinvent themselves and find new meaning in life. Periods of isolation deconstruct old paradigms and awaken a new perspective. During these hours, suffering leads to introspection and the encounter with true essence. This experience allows one to reframe pain, making each challenge a step that contributes to personal refinement and the discovery of new possibilities. By transforming pain into purpose, we realize that each difficult experience has a unique meaning. Feeling the weight of suffering can, surprisingly, lead to the search for wisdom and inner strength. Moments of adversity become valuable lessons that renew faith in the ability to evolve and face future challenges. The feeling of waiting, often interpreted with anxiety, is actually a vital phase for preparation. Just as Moses walked his path in the desert, you too have a learning period to connect with what is essential. This wait is not empty, but rather filled with signs pointing to an important and meaningful destiny. During this time of solitude, the gaze turns inward, seeking answers without external influences. Each thought is analyzed and relearned to align with the dreams that propel you. This exercise in self-knowledge helps to transform doubts into clear guidelines, allowing you to better understand how to position yourself in the world with confidence. Silence creates space to imagine without limits, allowing creativity to flourish naturally. You begin to visualize the future with greater clarity, tracing a path aligned with your convictions. Solitude thus becomes a powerful tool that sculpts your goals and illuminates the direction of your personal achievements. By dedicating time to reflect, your inner self becomes the compass that guides your choices. Each small discovery about who you are reinforces the feeling that your mission is unique. In this peaceful environment, priorities reveal themselves, and you learn to distinguish what truly has value, guiding your steps with firmness and serenity. Clarity of purpose arises when the heart understands its true desires without the distractions of the world. The retreat from hectic life reveals secrets and lessons that well-invested time with oneself can unveil. This journey of self-knowledge makes the vision of the future clear, allowing you to walk with courage to transform dreams into tangible realities. Moments of solitude offer the chance to reevaluate your personal trajectory and recognize the lessons from each challenge overcome. A sincere gaze inward opens doors for old longings to take on new contours. Thus, clarity transforms into a force that directs important decisions, allowing for the burning of ideas and the execution of a greater purpose. If these words have touched your heart and awakened the desire to explore this path of self-knowledge, know that there is so much more to discover. Each moment of silence is a unique opportunity to reinvent yourself. Feel the power of this transformation, and if you are ready to be part of this unique journey of the chosen ones, follow the channel and join this inspiring community. Solitude teaches to cultivate an empathy that transcends simple feeling. Experiencing profound challenges allows the chosen ones to feel the pain of others as if it were their own, creating a sincere and human connection. This sensitivity opens doors to offer support and comfort to those who are mired in suffering. Prolonged silence illuminates understandings that the noise of the world covers. By facing your own pain, you become capable of recognizing the scars of others and embracing feelings that often remain hidden. This internal listening transforms each painful experience into an invitation to share light and understanding. Each difficulty faced in isolation reveals a hidden part of the heart. By recognizing your moments of vulnerability, you come to value the impact of love and compassion. Thus, empathy manifests deeply, allowing your actions to be a solace for those going through dark moments. The solitary experience creates a space to understand that pain, when shared, diminishes. The personal experience of suffering teaches that there are no judgments, only the desire to soothe and inspire. This understanding makes each gesture and word more valuable, so that love can express itself naturally. Jesus perfectly exemplifies the power of empathy and compassion. His way of welcoming the afflicted, comforting those who weep, demonstrates how love divides the burden of solitude. Looking at his journey, we learn that true greatness lies in feeling the pain of others, and with that, transforming the world. Solitude makes feelings of pain the raw material for inspiration. You discover, amid the silence, that each tear shed can serve as a lesson to support others. Thus, difficult moments turn into stories that inspire and motivate other people not to give up. When empathy flourishes, it translates into generous and welcoming attitudes. The connection you establish with the feelings of others strengthens human bonds and creates an environment conducive to healing. This special sensitivity allows you to become a safe harbor for those facing emotional storms. By intensely living your own pains, you become an example of overcoming and inspiration for others. Adversities take on new meaning, and each personal story transforms into a beacon that guides those seeking answers and support. This journey of self-knowledge makes empathy a precious and inspiring gift. Feeling the pain of others and recognizing it as part of the human experience expands the capacity to love and care. You begin to see, in the eyes of others, reflections of your own struggles and victories. In this way, each interaction and each word becomes filled with meaning, making your story a source of inspiration for those around you. Empathy and inspiration go beyond words. They manifest in every glance and every gesture of support. Allow your heart to embrace this truth, cultivating a contagious affection that touches lives and transforms moments of pain into lasting hope for all. Thus, your journey becomes a legacy of light and love. Finally, solitude invites an intimate connection with God. By disconnecting from the hustle and bustle of the world and daily distractions, I discover a sacred space to listen to the serene voice of the Holy Spirit. In this silence, the heart opens, and the divine presence becomes palpable, illuminating each moment of prayer. During this spiritual retreat, the mind calms and emotions align. Each moment of solitude becomes an invitation to reflect on life and hear the divine whisper. Silence allows me to perceive signs and understandings that the hurried days often conceal, renewing my faith and strengthening my hope. With each moment of prayer and meditation, the connection with God deepens naturally. It is as if solitude transforms time into a spiritual treasure, where each feeling and thought becomes a sincere dialogue. In this peaceful environment, I discover the truth that the divine presence is constant and welcoming. By dedicating time to reading the Word of God, I find comfort and guidance. Each verse reveals lessons and strengthens my journey of faith. The presence of the divine becomes a beacon that illuminates my path, guiding my choices and renewing my spirit in times of doubt and uncertainty. Difficulties and solitary moments transform into opportunities for spiritual growth. Each challenge experienced strengthens my faith and clarifies my perception of God's plans for me. Solitude teaches that even in moments of deep loneliness, we are not abandoned, but accompanied by a greater force that supports us. In moments of reflection, I have learned to recognize the divine action in every detail of my day. The connection with God manifests in small gestures and in the wonders that arise unexpectedly. This intimate relationship reinforces the idea that each experience has a purpose and that nothing is by chance, being guided by a perfect plan. Silence becomes an ally that strengthens my bond with the divine. Each moment of solitude reveals signs of love and protection, reminding me that God is always present. This perception transforms solitary hours into periods of self-discovery, where the spirit finds peace and the heart fills with gratitude. On this sacred path, each day is a new discovery and a firm step toward an unwavering faith in God. The conclusion of this journey of self-knowledge and spiritual preparation is clear. Solitude is not a punishment, but a transformative process that is preparing you for something much greater than you can imagine. During this time of introspection, you acquire 6 essential powers that strengthen your essence and open a new path in your life. First, unwavering emotional resilience teaches you to find inner strength amid adversity, making the heart more robust. Second, sharp spiritual intuition allows you to hear the divine voice clearly, guiding your decisions and reaffirming your purpose. The transformation of pain into purpose is another significant power, as each challenge and suffering experienced becomes a lesson and fuel for your growth. This experience also brings clarity of purpose, revealing the mission you have to face in the world. Additionally, the development of empathy and inspiration makes you a beacon of light for those facing their own battles, sharing your story and strengthening a supportive community. Finally, the deep connection with God transforms solitude into an experience filled with divine presence, making you realize that you are never alone. This set of powers not only prepares you to face personal challenges, but also invites you to inspire and help others. Trust this process, and as you look within, realize that each experience is shaping you to accomplish something extraordinary. Now share in the comments, which of these powers have you already experienced in your journey? You have been called to something greater. Trust and move forward. Dear Lord, thank you for the unique gifts that bless our solitude, empowering us with extraordinary superpowers that set us apart from 80% of others. Help us embrace these divine qualities, knowing they belong only to the chosen ones. Strengthen our spirit as we walk in loneliness, guided by your wisdom, trust, and love. May these unique gifts inspire us to bring light and compassion to a world in need. Bless our journey and let our divine purpose shine brightly.